Okay, so I've heated up the water. Here it is. And I realized that this incredible outfit that I'm wearing, maybe I should put on an apron. So let me just quickly throw on a nice apron. This was a gift from my friend DJ. Ah, yes, that's better. That way, if a little splash happens, I'm not going to get all crazy and burn myself. And that way you might be able to see better. I can hold things right here if you don't. So, cup of tea, that's just for me to drink. And now we're going to add our salt. So, I've taken this 1 quart, 1 quart of water, and I have, and now I'm going to add the kosher salt to it like that. And then basically all we need to do is stir it so that we make sure it's all really mixed in. Again, the water doesn't have to be scalding, it just has to dissolve the salt. So as I stir, I'm just making sure that the kosher salt is dissolved. Now, if you don't have kosher salt, you can use 3/4 cups of regular salt or sea salt, but the kosher salt works really nice if you've got it. So that's what I'm doing here. And you see it dissolved pretty quickly. There's no little granules. That's the other thing that's nice about kosher salt. It dissolves very quickly. And then you're going to take this and you're going to add your ingredients. So we're adding the ingredients all over the turkey, which in my case is the peppercorns. It can be anything. It can be bay leaves. It can be, you know. And the reason I'm sharing this with you today is because it's me, and I think I only cook a turkey like now. So, and I always love to brine it, and brining it, you know, is very cool. Now what you're going to do to finish this off is add 3 cups of cool water. And doesn't have to be ice cold. It can be just plain old, wonderful, fabulous, and it's going to be a total of 4 quarts. So here's our 1 quart. We're going to add that into the bag like this. And then we're going to do that twice more. Yeah, it's nice and cold actually. And like I said, a 15-pound turkey or less works really well. And don't you think the drawer is a cool idea? Because usually when you're brining a turkey, the thing that they are concerned for you is that you won't have room in your fridge, because you know you're getting ready with all your ingredients. So you might have your potato fixins in there, you might have your cookie fixins or your pie fixins or a pie, and there's not enough room. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the bag, now that it's got all that water, and the idea is to pull it up really tight around the bird as best you can, like this, say, and then we're going to tie it off. That looks pretty good. Now the other thing you want to do is, before you jump into putting water in a drawer and putting your turkey in there, because personally I did a bag because I wanted to make sure that the bag wraps around the turkey entirely. But the reason you want to do this is because you thing you want to do is what I'm trying to say, is that you want to make sure your shelf doesn't leak. Make sure it's not cracked. So put a little water, wash it out, put a little water in, and make sure that it indeed holds water. Because if your brining bag, or a bag you use for brining, it can be a plastic bag or whatever, leaks or tears because of a wing or something, then you've got problems. It's all over your refrigerator and all over your pies and God knows what. So you want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So as I tie this knot, there we go. And there it is. So there is our bird in the brining bag in the shelf, okay? And I'll lift it for you so you can see. Well, I can't lift it. It's pretty heavy. But it's like this. Now, what happens if your bird has to be totally submerged for the brine to work? So what happens if it's not fully submerged? And in my case, I can see that the bird is half submerged. Then what you're going to do halfway through, so if you're doing it 24 hours at hour 12, if you're doing it for 12 hours at hour 6, you're going to flip the bird. You're going to, no, not flip the bird. You're going to flip the bird over and make sure that the second part of the brining happens at the hour 12. Okay? So that's it. I hope you enjoy it. And all you do next is slip this in the fridge. So we'd open the refrigerator. And I would love for it to open all the way, but it doesn't like to open all the way. It's opening just a little bit. And we're going to tuck this baby inside the door and then leave it there for 12 hours, because I'm going to do it for 24. 12 hours, then I'm going to flip my bird, and then I'm going to do it the other way. Maybe I'll even, well, actually, I'm going Facebook Live tomorrow, so what I'll do is I will show you how I prep the bird to go in the oven, but you guys all know that probably. But that's probably what I'm going to be doing while I talk to you Facebook Live tomorrow. In any case, enjoy the turkey.